Let's turn to autos now. GM is revving up its EV operations with the upcoming launch of its Chevy Silverado EV. And the company's out with some fresh details on the truck's capabilities. Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian joins us now with the details. So what do we know?
Some upgraded figures for the new Silverado EV work truck. This is the fleet model that they're going to sell to commercial customers. They're upgrading on the top end, the range to 450 miles, which is about 100 miles more than the nearest competitor, which would be the Rivian or the F-150 Lightning with the extended battery packs. That's a big deal there for these fleet commercial operators. GM says that there's going to be another 350-mile range truck coming out as well, and then also a entry-level work truck that they haven't said the range yet, but pricing-wise, that entry-level one's going to start around $42,000, and then $75,000 for the mid-level, and $79,500 for the higher end 450-mile range. So that's a big deal for GM for that in terms of a work truck. And these commercial operators want more range as opposed to niceties like a touchscreen, air suspension, things like that. So this is kind of a big deal. And I think GM, for their part, is saying this is the better value proposition for our fleet customers.
Touchscreen still nice to have, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, I mean, these are the little touchscreen. It's not a 17-inch.
Exactly, not a full dash touchscreen.
Yeah.
And a new report is saying GM's EV production goal may take a hit from battery plant setbacks. So what can you tell us there? So,
we had the good news with the Silverado, but then also a little bit of skepticism here from Reuters. They're working with a company called Auto Forecast Solutions, which is a big data firm that watches what happens at the factory level. And they claim that, so GM says they want to make about 1 million EV run rate by 2025. AFS and Reuters says it might be around 600,000 because of the ramp up of their 3 battery factories. They're in a staggered sort of order, and they don't think it's possible to have enough materials or enough supply to make 1 million. So they are, with that report, GM says we're standing by our targets. We're going to hit that 1 million EV run rate by 2025. So something to watch here as we see these battery plants come online and see how much sort of yield or rate they're going to get out of it.
Just quickly, is lithium the choke point for all this stuff? I mean, we know that's been a challenge for all of the EV makers. Or is there other stuff in building the batteries that is also going to be challenging for them to ramp?
Materials are always a problem, but in this specific report, they talked about how they just don't have the actual batteries, the plants up yet in order to make everything. They question whether they can actually make 1 million batteries by that 2025 deadline. So, but there's always a materials issue. Did you secure enough forward contracts to get your lithium and to get your nickel and to get your cobalt and all those sorts of things? So that's always a thing to watch.
Yeah.
Great reporting, great context. Yahoo Finance's own Pras Subramanian, thanks so much.